Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today on General Hospital, Bobbie Spencer's heartbreaking funeral takes place, and the truth about her work in Amsterdam is exposed. Carly sits at her makeup station at home, looking at a photo of Bobbie and putting on a necklace. Felicia does the same thing at home. Lucas returns home and is greeted by Joss and Michael. Carly descends the stairs and embraces her brother. She wonders how they'll get through this. He does not know, but they will. Maxie talks to James, who is spending the day with Cody in the stables. Anna and Felicia come, and they all exchange hugs. Bobbie's photograph is displayed on the GA2 memorial wall. Laura looks at it, Spencer appears, and they embrace. Sam, Dante, and Sunny make their way to the funeral together. Carly receives a call and hurries to Kelly's. Liz didn't expect her to respond when she called. The night before, a storm blew down the Kelly's sign, breaking it. Carly can't believe it happened today, of all days, and that Aunt Ruby planned it. Liz says she'll paint a new sign and considers it an honor. Carly, Drew, Joss, Michael, and Lucas arrived at the church. Joss informs her mother that they are here for her, and she responds that she is also here for them. They enter the church and stare at Bobbie's photo on the altar. Soon, people start to enter the church. Carly greeted Sunny, Sam, and Dante. Dante informs her that Bobbie was an amazing person, and Lulu thought the world of her. Sunny tells Carly that he loves Bobbie and will miss her. Anna, Maxie, and Felicia enter and view a montage of Bobbie's photos at the church entrance. Felicia claims to be with BJ and Tony today, and Maxie recalls Tony listening to BJ's heart pounding in her chest following the transplant. Felicia considers it a blessing that she keeps that experience with her. They walk into the church. Willow arrives and apologizes to Michael for being late. She explains that Monica wasn't feeling well, so she urged her to stay at home. Laura and Kevin approach Carly and Lucas, and Laura tells Carly that she will miss her mother very much. Carly is grateful to Laura for offering to deliver the eulogy. Spencer and Trina apologize to Joss about her grandmother. Tracy expresses her condolences to Carly for her loss, as well as the town's. Carly was happy to be assisting her mother in handling Luke's affairs. Tracy liked Bobbie's dedication to Luke. Lucy appears, and Tracy approaches her. Lucy will not discuss it with her today. Tracy suggests that whatever is going on between them, they should declare a ceasefire for Bobbie today. Lucy agrees. Alexis and Pristina arrived. Alexis lights a candle for Bobbie, and Pristina recalls how much she helped her get through the Kiefer nightmare. Alexis recalls speaking with Bobbie, another survivor of domestic abuse at the time. Laura checks on Scott, who is struggling to find the proper words today. Maxie looks across and notices an unknown woman, so she asks Anna if she recognizes her. Anna doesn't, but adds Bobbie has assisted many individuals over the years, and they can't know everyone. The music plays as Bobbie's casket is brought in. Following the opening prayer, Laura gives the eulogy to her friend and sister-in-law. Laura describes Bobbie as someone who led from her heart and was the most optimistic person she had ever encountered. She was a warrior for what she believed in and saw the best in everyone. She describes Bobbie as an experience that she will miss. Scott speaks next, saying he is at a loss for words, which is unusual for him. He doesn't know how to honor someone like Bobbie, who had a unique group of pals that included an Aztec princess and fitness expert Richard Simmons. Scott only learned today that they were supposed to be great buddies. He places his hand on her casket and says, "I'll miss her." Liz steps up to talk about Bobbie, who she believes turned all of her unpleasant experiences into something positive. She transformed it into power and healing. Liz claims she was a helper who was the first to lend a hand to anyone in need. She intends to continue this at GH and make Bobbie proud. Carly eventually speaks up and discusses her unique relationship with Bobbie, whom she didn't meet until she was an adult. She says she was a scheming mess when she arrived in Port Charles, and Bobbie was one of the people who helped her change that. She claims Bobbie forgave and accepted her, and she giggles as she recalls Bobbie telling her she would never tolerate her bullshit. She understands they were different, but also similar, and she sees Bobbie in her children. She claims to love her mother, and that the world would be a very different place without her. The funeral closes, and Maxie pursues the mystery woman she noticed earlier. She inquires if she knew Bobbie. The woman introduces herself as Angela Brighton, played by Brighton Hertford, a reporter who has worked with Bobbie and is covering her story. Felix contacts Lucas and expresses his affection for Bobbie and his participation in the nurses' ball with her. He says he'll miss her, and they all will. Felicia approaches Carly and compliments her on the lovely service she received. Carly compliments her for being a wonderful friend to her mother. Maxie interrupts them with the reporter, stating that they have something vital to tell her. At Kelly's, Bobbie, Carly, and Felicia sat with the reporter. Angela explains that she met Bobbie in Amsterdam, where she was stationed and worked with her. Carly's perplexed while her mother settles Luke's affairs. Angela says that she was also working with an organization to assist women fleeing human trafficking. Carly wonders how her mother got involved. Angela's details Bobbie was working behind the scenes for an organization, and she confided in her about her time as a teenage prostitute and being trafficked, though it wasn't called that at the time. Angela claims Bobbie played a critical part in assisting other women to flee. That's why she wanted to write the piece, but Bobbie couldn't say much without jeopardizing a confidential relationship. Bobbie was also attempting to find a method to obtain asylum for a woman who was being sought by numerous persons. She has no idea if the woman arrived safely in the United States. Carly goes outside for air, and Felicia checks on her. Carly believes she suspected something else was going on. Who was the last person her mother was attempting to assist, and what happened to them? Felicia admits that without Bobbie's contact, they don't have a lead, but Carly claims they do. Tracy arrives at Carly's, and Carly informs her that she requires her assistance. Carly informs her about Bobbie's hidden work in Amsterdam, and she wants to ensure the safety of the final woman her mother was attempting to save. She wants to complete what Bobbie started. Tracy claims she has no idea what Bobbie's secret is. Carly asks her to recall any weird experiences. Tracy claims Bobbie snuck off a lot, and she even followed her to a cafe, which she believes she visited frequently. Carly wants to know what the place was called. Outside Kelly's, Felicia reflects on her memories of Bobbie. Maxie and Angela emerge, and Felicia hopes Bobbie understands she would have done anything for her. She informs the reporter that she has kind eyes if no one has told her. Angela claims that empathy is part of the job. Felicia decides to go home alone, thinking about Bobbie. She tells Angela how lovely it was to meet her. Felicia leaves, and Angela notices Maxie has a particular bond with her mother. Maxie calls herself the best, and Angela agrees. Maxie and Angela walk inside, and Maxie compliments Angela on her effort to finishing this article. Maxie offers to connect her up with individuals in Port Charles who knew Bobbie and invites her to meet her back here tomorrow, promising she would not be disappointed. Back at Carly's, Carly informs Drew and Joss that she is going to Amsterdam to finish what her mother began. They say they are proud of her, and no one could be more proud than Bobbie. Felicia enters with her suitcase just as Carly is about to leave and offers to accompany her. Drew called to tell her what she had learnt. Felicia, as a former PI, can assist her, and Bobbie has given her life meaning, for which she is eternally grateful. Carly says they should be going because they have a plane to catch. On the next General Hospital, tomorrow, the mystery continues in Amsterdam. Robert tells Anna, "Let me make a few calls." Liz and Lucy discuss with the reporter about Bobbie. Liz claims, "Bobbie never made me feel ashamed." Lucy says, "I guess I'm one very lucky woman." Maxie believes she can do this. Felicia believes she has spotted Bobbie's contact in a cafe in Amsterdam. Carly tells someone about her mother's other side, which she was previously unaware of. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.